Good morning, students. This is Niranjan sir from JCC English classes. Dear students, you are all welcome to my YouTube channel. In the previous class, we had gone through subject and predicate in detail. In the subject part, we have discussed about the subject word, the attribute and enlargement. In the predicate part, we have discussed about transitive verb and intransitive verb. We have discussed about object, that object and in that object. We have also discussed about complement, subject complement and object complement. And by assimilating the verb, object and complement, we may get what? Verb plus complement, the verb of incomplete predication plus complement, the verb plus object means transitive verb, the verb plus double object means ditransitive verb, the verb plus object plus complement means the complex transitive verb. Already we have discussed. Dear students, today as we have completed the parts of a sentence, subject and predicate, today we will discuss what? The phrase, clause and sentence. Okay? The phrase, clause and sentence. ये जो तीनों है, ये three ideas, phrase, clause and sentence, they are all interlinked and interrelated. Okay? ये जो तीनों phrase, clause and sentence है, ये सब concept का एक common चीज है, that is a group of words. Okay? Phrase, clause and sentence का एक common concept है, एक common thing है, that is what? A group of words. एक group of words का अंदर क्या आता है? एक ग्रुप ऑफ वर्ड्स का अंदर आता है फ्रेज. ओके, और यू कैन से, और क्या आता है? थोड़ा सा ऊपर लिखो, फ्रेज. ओके, और आता है प्लस. ओके, प्लस, और आता है सेंटेंस. व्हाट इज सेंटेंस? Phrase means a group of words, clause means a group of words, and sentence means also a group of words. Okay, it's a common thing. A group of words is found in phrase, in clause and also in sentence. एक group of words में sentence बनता है, एक group of words में क्या होता है? clause बनता है, एक group of words में phrase भी बनता है. Okay, but if we see the similarity and dissimilarity between the three things, what we will get? We will get number one, what? It does not give complete sense. Okay? It does not give complete sense. It may give complete sense. It may not give complete sense. And sentence always give complete sense. The number characteristic, phrase is a group of words. एक कुछ सेंस देता है, but it doesn't give complete sense. But what about clause? Clause complete sense देता है, but not always. It may give complete sense, it may not give complete sense. But sentence always gives complete sense. Okay? And the number two characteristics of all these things, subject में, phrase में subject verb agreement और combination नहीं आता है. Combination doesn't take place. Subject verb combination और subject verb agreement ये phrase में नहीं मिलता है. Okay, but this one नंबर टू, जो नंबर टू का कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स है, सब्जेक्ट प्लस वर्ब कॉम्बिनेशन यहां मिलता है, यहां मिलता है. एंड इन द सेंटेंस सब्जेक्ट वर्ब कॉम्बिनेशन ये तो जरूर मिलेगा, because it always gives complete sense. तो ये जो थ्री थिंग्स है, फ्रेज, क्लॉज एंड सेंटेंस, ओके, ये सब में एक सिमिलरिटी है, ऑल आर ग्रुप ऑफ वर्ड्स. ओके, लेकिन अकॉर्डिंग टू सेंस क्या होता है ना, फ्रेज डज नॉट गिव कंप्लीट सेंस. ये कुछ सेंस रखा है, इसको हम क्या कहते हैं? इसको हम कहते हैं वाक्यांश. वाक्यांश एक अंश होता है वाक्यों का, वाक्यांश. क्लॉज का मीनिंग क्या होता है? उपवाक्य. एंड सेंटेंस का मीनिंग क्या होता है? वाक्य. यू नो, एवरीबॉडी नोज इट वेल. ओके, these two characteristics we got, and another one is the group of words. It is also a characteristics is found common in everything. Okay, let me give you some example. In the morning, in the morning. Okay, in a rude manner, getting up early. Look at sentence. Sorry, look at the phrase. In the morning, in a rude manner, getting up early. In these three phrases, you are not getting subject and verb. That's why these are phrases. Come here. He met me in the morning. Okay, in the morning, I added here, he met me in the morning. He spoke in a rude manner. Okay, my sister hates getting up early. Three sentences I wrote here. Another one is, if he calls me, I will meet him. 4 sentences I wrote here. Look at the 4 sentences. The 4 sentences you see, आपको क्या आ गया? ये सब्जेक्ट हो गया, ये आपका सब्जेक्ट है. ये क्या आ गया? वार हो गया, आते क्लॉज मिल गया आपको. He met me. Okay, let me divide the sentence. He met me. Met a transitive verb. That's why object is mandatory. He met me. It's a clause. It's a clause. In the morning. It's a phrase. Already we have gone through. इससे क्या पता चलता है? Clauses can take the help of phrases to make the sentence long or to make the sentence lengthy. Okay? He spoke in a rude manner. ये क्या हुआ? ये आपका सब्जेक्ट हो गया, ये वर्ब आते ये क्लॉज हो गया. He spoke and let me divide the sentence here. In a rude manner, it is the phrase. It is the phrase. My sister has getting up early. My sister subject हो गया and has is the verb. ये clause हो गया. My sister has getting up early. What is? It is the phrase. It is the phrase. Similarly, in the last sentence you can see, if he calls me, I will meet him. ये आपका सब्जेक्ट आ गया, ये आपका वर्ब हो गया. If he calls me, I will meet him. ये आपका सब्जेक्ट, ये आपका वर्ब हो गया. अतः ये भी क्लॉज है, ये भी क्लॉज है. लेकिन इधर आपको क्या मिलता है? एक क्लॉज है. एक क्लॉज कैन बी सेंटेंस, बट मैं बिल्कुल नहीं कहूंगा ये ईपी कॉल्स मी इट्स अ सेंटेंस, बिकॉज सेंटेंस का कैरेक्टरिस्टिक क्या होता है? सेंटेंस का कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स it ends in a full stop. The full stop is here. The full stop is here. If he calls me, I will meet him. Okay? और ये जो क्लॉज है, ये क्लॉज जैसे हम लिखा था, it may not give complete sense. This clause does not give complete sense. यदि ये मुझे बुलाता है, यदि ये मुझे बुलाता है तो आपको कंप्लीट सेंस नहीं देता है. If he calls me depends on another one to make the sentence complete. Okay? Or this one is the independent clause. It is independent clause. Why independent clause? Now this sentence can stand alone without taking the help of if he calls me. But this one cannot stand alone without taking the help of this one. Okay, the fourth sentence contains two clauses. One is subordinate clause, another one is but main clause. Okay, and in the sentence this one is main clause, and the main clause you can say the independent clause, and subordinate clause you can say it is the dependent clause. Okay, but here you see he met me in the morning. It's a clause and you can call it a sentence. He spoke in a rude manner. It's a clause. You can call it a sentence. My sister has getting up early. It's a clause. You can call it a sentence. Clause sentence के अंदर आता है. Okay. Clause can be a sentence, but sentence does not. Not necessarily is a clause, but clause is always a sentence. Okay. Did you get the sense? Okay, dear students. Let me write some examples for further clarification. Okay, dear students, I have written 10 sentences. We'll discuss the sentences in regard to clause, phrase and sentence. Okay, I have written the sentence in the reverse order from the 1 up to 10. Okay, let me discuss the sentence number 1. He promised me to come again. He promised me to come again. Look at here. ये आपका सब्जेक्ट हो गया, ये आपका var हो गया, and this is mandatory because promised is a transitive verb that will take object. He promised me to come again. He promised me to come again. And this one is, what is phrase? Okay, and this is a clause. He promised me clause, and to come again is a phrase, and ये total मिलके क्या हुआ, sentence हो गया. It is a sentence. He promised me to come again. Okay, come to question number 2. In the question number 2, we are getting the sentence. He bought a car made in Japan. Okay, in the sentence ये आपका subject आ गया, ये आपका verb phrase आ गया, verb phrase. Okay, and you see he bought a car is also coming under verb phrase with the object transitive verb, but he has bought a car and made in Japan. This is the phrase. This is the phrase. Okay, come to question number 3. His son lives in a foreign country. Here ये आपका subject आ गया, lives आपका verb हो गया, and in a foreign country it's a phrase. It's a phrase, and clause and phrase ये मिलके ये sentence है क्या? It's a sentence. Okay, in the question number 4, he comes here whenever I call him. ये आपका subject हो गया, ये आपका verb हो गया, ये the adverb to comes here, and you see, and whenever I call him, ये आपका subject हो गया, and ये आपका call verb हो गया. अतः ये एक clause है, and ये another clause है. Okay, and in this sentence you are getting two clauses. One is he comes here. ओ इधर आता है, ये habitual action, and he comes here is the independent clause. It does not depend on this one, and he comes here whenever I call him. Okay, मैं उनको जो बुलाता हूँ, ये क्या आपको complete sense देता है? नहीं, it doesn't give the complete sense. But here, this part gives the complete sense. He comes here. This is the independent clause, and this is the dependent clause. Okay. In the question number 5, he spoke words full of wisdom. ये आपका subject बन गया, ये आपका spoke words verb हो गया. He spoke words. Words is the object to verb spoke. It's a transitive verb, and with full of wisdom, you see, it's a phrase. It's a phrase. Okay, the clause and phrase मिलके क्या हुआ, एक sentence बन गया, complete meaning full sentence. He spoke words with full of wisdom. In the question number 6, what we get? This is the book which he gave me. This is the book. Okay, क्या हुआ? In the sentence, okay, ये subject, real subject here, it the verb हो गया आपको, and you see which he gave me. Here you are getting the subject and you are getting the verb. Okay, in the question number 6, you are getting two clauses. This is the book. This is the book which he gave me. Okay, it's the pronoun. It is what is demonstrative pronoun here. This is the book which he gave me. Okay, and this is the book stands alone, so it is the independent clause which he gave me. It is a dependent clause. Question was said, the idea which he proposed was liked by all. Look at here. I am cutting the sentence in this way. Okay. The idea was liked by all. It's a clause. ये आपका subject आ गया, ये आपका verb phrase का verb हो गया. The idea was liked. ये आपका main clause है, means it is the independent clause. And in the mid sentence you see which was liked by, which was proposed. the idea which are proposed, okay, it's another class. ये डिपेंडेंट है, ये खुद itself आपको कम सेंस नहीं देता है, कंप्लीट सेंस नहीं देता है, okay, इसलिए ये डिपेंडेंट क्लॉज है. And what is the independent clause here? The idea was liked by all is the independent clause. The reason why it did it is not clear, okay. The reason, look at here, the reason is not clear. The reason is not clear. Look at sentence is the main clause, means independent clause. ये आपको complete sense देता है independently. It stands alone. The reason is not clear. आपको इसका कारण पता नहीं है, clear नहीं है. लेकिन why did it? Okay, it is the subordinate clause or you can say the dependent clause. It is the dependent clause. Why? And this is the subject हो गया, ये आपका verb हो गया. Okay, the clause and this clause are dependent clause. Okay, but here there is hidden information. Generally, the clause which starts from why, how, and when is called adverb clause. But here, this is an adjective clause. Why? Now look at the reason. Why? Because when this type of word, the reason, why, the place, where. Okay. These are called the adjective clause. Okay, we'll go through in detail when we analyze the sentence. Okay, simple sentence, compound, complex sentence, and inside the sentence we will go through the coordinate clauses, subordinate clauses. Then we will discuss all the things. Okay, you should wait till I return. In the sentence, look at you should wait. You should wait, and what happened? Now this is the independent clause. ये आपका subject आ गया and should wait आपका verb हो गया. You should wait till I return. Till I return. Look at till I return. What happened? ये आपको subject मिलता है, ये आपको verb मिलता है, मतलब ये भी एक clause है. And this clause is the dependent clause. And if we go in detail, this is the adverb clause. Okay, you should wait is the independent clause, and till I return, this is the dependent clause. And if we analyze the sentence in detail, we will find this dependent clause is nothing but an adjective clause, adverb clause. Why? Now because and it starts from a subordinating conjunction. When a clause starts from subordinating conjunction, we call it what? We call it, it's an adverb clause. Okay. And question number 9. Question number 9. Oh, question number 9 हो गया. And question 10. Why he says, what he says is not true. Okay? What he says is not true. Look at here. Is not true is the clause. And this clause is the subject of the sentence. Okay? And this stands for subject, and is not true is the verb, or the it's a clause, and it is the independent clause. It is the independent clause. And this one is the dependent clause. Okay? What he says is not true. It's a noun clause because the subjects, when the clause becomes a subject, and that will be automatically will be a noun clause. Okay? In this way, discuss 10 questions, and I think you must have got idea what a phrase is, and what a clause is, and what a sentence is. In the next class, we'll go through. We'll analyze the simple sentence, compound, complex sentence. Before going through simple, compound, complex, we will go through the adjective phrase, the noun phrase, and the adverb phrase. In the sentence number, he promised me to come again. Look at here, it is the noun phrase. He has brought a car made in Japan. This is qualifying the car. It is an adjective clause. His son lives in a foreign country, and this one is the adverb clause. Okay? In this way, adverb phrase is the adjective phrase, the noun phrase. Okay? In this way, the phrases are 3 types: noun phrase, adjective phrase, adverb phrase. Similarly, clauses are also three types: noun clause, adjective clause, adverb clause, and we can understand this thing very nicely, very easily. We can understand all these things. But before going through all these things, you should have the basic knowledge: what is the clause, what is phrase, and what is sentence. Okay. Till then, bye bye, tie. You go through chapter and